Pew 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 pew. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Why can't I have functional internet? Doo-dah, doo-dah. Why can't I have functional internet? Why, oh why? Why, oh why? Can't I have functional internet? Oh, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hello, everyone. Simple question, really. Why can't I have functional internet? Why? Why? Is it me? Do I not deserve it? You know? We're going to turn that down, don't worry. Why is the bitrate so bad? I just tested it. What's up, Synonymous? Good morning, Glitch. Good morning, good morning. I just tested the internet. It was plenty of bits. I don't understand. My bitrate's it's half a megabit. You know? I don't feel like I'm asking too much, right? Yeah. Uploads all over the place. I don't understand what their issue is. Giovanni Bellavita, thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing splendid. Pardon me for a second while I tweet once again to Cox Communications because they have an issue with I guess having functional internet, you know. Boss Stash, good morning. Morez Caballero, good morning, my friend. Good morning, good morning. How are you? Welcome, welcome. At Coxcom, is it really so much to ask for a functional internet connection nowadays? I know we had the storm roll through, but 1 second I have 10 megabits per second upload. The next second you have half a megabit. All right. Hashtag Cox is garbage. Hashtag Cox is costing me money. Good morning, ZeroZXT. Good morning, good morning. How are you? I'm looking at my bit rate. It's showing 612, and it should not be 612. It should be much higher than that. Now it's showing 1706. I don't know. I hope it's all right for you guys. I don't want to stream again until it's good, because I don't want to stress about it not working, right? Because when I'm stressed about it, I'm sure it affects the way I stream. And honestly, I shouldn't have to worry about it at this point, but here we are. I'm still worried about it, right? So, hope you guys are doing well. I know we had a little issue. With them resetting the development server. Giovanni Bellavita, I was with your first YouTube video. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I'm fine. I'm just so tired of dealing with my internet service provider. We're literally at how many days now? It's over 3 months for sure. $89 days. So we're at 3 months. It's been 3 months and they can't rectify the issue. You know, I've been nice for a little while, but I can only be nice for so long. My tolerance, I am human, you know. My tolerance eventually wears out. So I remade another town. I got, actually, go figure, I got the prime, beautiful, best in class spot for uniforms. So I figured, hey, why not? We're all the tippy top builders, the tippy top of the world are always sitting over in this direction. So I figured, you know what? Why not try it? If it's open. Synonymous, the reset was a blessing. I'm almost top 10 with Sapphire Town. Well, good for you, man. Congratulations. Thank you, Giovanni. I appreciate it. It's just frustrating because, you know, I want to be able to stream all the time, and I can't if I'm constantly worried about the connection going in and out and everything. It's just annoying, man. And we had a role of like, I want to be able to upload and not have to worry about, is it going to be able to go through, you know, like, that's why I'm streaming so late right now, is because I had to wait for the videos to upload, because they would, like, it would speed up and slow down, speed up, slow down, see, it was in spurts. But I'll tell you what we are going to do right now is I'm going to sell 10 feed real quick and use that to build me some oh, there we go. Use that to build me some roads right yonder. Well, looks like the game decided to revert back to where I was. Yeah, that's weird. Okay, the game's glitching out. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry, guys. Beta. I'm going to go ahead and refresh, just in the off chance it's not my internet and it's actually Gala. So let's go ahead and we'll refresh. Morez Caballero, I've been waiting to ask you just to confirm. I'm really new to town, so I'm enjoying it. Is the play to earn server that says 13 days left, no reward server? Yeah, so play to earn literally means that. So if you don't have an NFT, to place down, you aren't Gala Power level 1 or higher, and you don't do the daily quest, you can't play to earn. We used to have a weekly competition where anybody could jump in, and if they placed in top 300, top 400, whatever it was, you could win Gala. That is currently still down right now while they work on issues, which this server in particular that I'm on is the development server where they're trying to test the new builds out for the weekly when it comes back. So, Morez, to answer your question, if you're playing on any of the servers that are active right now, none of those rankings matter. So, for instance, I'm placed 253 right now, and it means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. So, just keep that in mind. There is no way currently to play to win on any of the long servers. The only way that we have for play to win is on the short server, which is not active right now, the weekly server. Usually it's 5.5 days. The glitch. I'm suffering the same issue. Keep having to re-upload videos due to my connection being trash. Extra painful as AdSense wants to deactivate my account unless I get monetized again with 30 days. Man, that really does suck. You know, to be honest with you, glitch, I don't know who your internet service provider is, but I go on Twitter and they do not like negativity on Twitter. They're usually pretty quick to respond if I go on Twitter and talk trash about them. So that's my tactic. Sure beats waiting on the phone to talk to someone that I probably can't understand anyway. So, Morez Caballero, thanks so much. No problem, man. I know it's confusing because they show rankings, right? But the rankings don't mean anything. And moreover, the people that are extremely competitive in the weekly, if they're even on the monthly, which they probably are, they're maybe testing a build, but most likely they're just doing play to earn, which means they're just earning the amount of stars we need right now and collecting their town, and that's it. So I don't want you to get your hopes up if you see, a certain ranking that you achieve and then you don't get any rewards, right? So just keep that in mind, please. I wish they would make it a little more clear that those rankings don't mean anything, but what do I know, right? Sundula, Twitter gets the job done. Also hello, my friend. Yeah, Twitter works real well. The glitch. I'm in the UK with Talk. I guess I'll get sassy with them later. Yeah, man. Honestly, bro, Twitter works pretty well. It works pretty well. I mean, I only get really mean if it's been an extended amount of time, like what I'm dealing with now, or it's a consistent issue. For instance, Spotify's app doesn't work worth a damn, but I'm paying for the premium whatever, and it still doesn't work. Gala? No, they don't have any issues with communication, man. No issues at all. It's so easy to communicate with Gala. It's almost silly. It's like you're already in their head. Donald Fontanilla. Hey, Lycan, are they letting you use new meta in the dev server? No, right now we're still on the same stuff. So, uniforms and wine. Uniforms if you have weight stand, wine if you don't, or if you have the Snoop NFT. I don't have any update on when we're going to get a new meta. I would like to think this week we're going to get an announcement, but I don't know. From what I've been told, or gathered rather, in the Discord, they want to try and do something new when we bring the weekly back, but they haven't confirmed it. They've only said they would like to. And at this rate, they got to fix the damn server first before they worry about a meta change. I like to shower before I stream because I'm sitting here, right? And also because my hair, my mustache in particular, it's very particular in itself. And if I were to eat something like I did earlier and then stream, I always get conscious of my mustache because it's not perfect, right? You guys deserve the best mustache I can give you. So if you see me constantly playing with it, that's why. Because I feel a weird hair. Like I got a hair hanging down right here. It's not supposed to be there. Get out of here. It's just it's like a nervous tick, if you will. But also, again, you guys deserve the best mustache I can possibly present to you. So, real quick, I forgot all my widgets are off. Let's turn those back on. There we go. I had the widgets off. I really like this theme, but I need to make like two. One that's for streaming, or I want to get better with which themes I have for which streams, or rather what videos I'm making, or whatever the case may be. Gotta work on that. Synonymous, you were saying that you're in the Sapphire Town. Where are you at, by the way? Do I use beard oil? No, I do not. I used to use beard oil back when I had my beard. But for the most part, just showering, getting out of the shower, and blow drying my mustache while it's still wet gets it to go where it needs to go. Oh, you're in the dev server. Okay. What rank do you say you were? Where are you, Synonymous? How did I just... I'm staring at my chat and I don't see your... There you are. Okay. I was like, man, where the hell are you? Let's see. Where's Synonymous at? Sapphire Town. Boom. Oh, yeah. You got the 3 water. Yeah. Some nice spots in here, man. I tell you, like, that's a great one. That's a great one, too. That one's better because you don't get the north orientation. Well, actually, that one's worse. You'd want this one, the north orientation. Yeah, when I would put the mustache like curled up, I would just use like a not a heavy pomade, but like more like a waxy pomade kind of, and then blow dry it and it would stay up. I need to trim like right here in the middle and maybe catch some loose hairs here, and probably change a I need to cut some off the end because it's getting a little squirrely. The glitch. I thought about releasing a range of bearded brand and stash products. I use them to make... Yeah, hey, listen. I'm all for it. I just I got enough stuff going on. You know, like I'm not against the beard oil and the mustache wax and all that, but as far as needing it, I don't think I need it. I would use it if given, but you know, your boy's broke, so. Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed when I used beard oil back in the day, but honestly, it didn't do that much for my beard. Other than like, because with my beard, for sure, I would when I'd get out, I would blow dry it straight and down, because if I didn't blow dry it, it would curl along my neck and it looked really weird. I didn't like it, so I'd made sure when I would shower, I'd get out and I'd straighten. I'd pulled down with the comb with the blow dryer right underneath to kind of make it fall straight. And I probably could have put beard oil in after that point, but I never did. It's all good. Live and you learn. I'm going to go ahead and just place all my NFTs down now so that I can collect before I forget. So we have the Superior NFT tomorrow, well today rather. So I'm hoping they give us a time on that. Tomorrow is my easy day at school, or my short day at school rather. So I'm looking forward to grabbing some of their NFTs. Pretty cool. They're only going to release for these characters now. They're never going to release any more. So they obviously have other characters, but just these primes now are going to be the NFTs. And obviously most of us can't afford the ancients or the legendaries or the epics. But if you snag a common one, you will over time be able to level that up until you can get the same effect as the ancient, which to me is really cool. So that means you can't just buy success in the game. You can buy the success, but you can also earn it. So I feel like that's fair. It's the way it should be, in my opinion. So excited for that. Sort of like what I talked about with using town to upgrade things in the game, right? Where I can't afford a crane bot, but I could level up my builder to make my builder faster and better, right? And make it the same, if not as good as the crane bot NFT. Donald Fontanella, are the superior commons given for free? No, they're going to be $200, I believe. Let me go back. I just did a video on it. I did a rather long video on it because I enjoyed the hell out of the playtest, and we're actually getting a playtest, another playtest tomorrow, which I'm super excited for. Let's go ahead and put another sheep pen down, and we're going to extend my road right here, make it a little faster for the walking. Alright, and let's see, We'll probably demo this road. And demo this road. Okay, what was I saying? Oh yeah. So Donald Fontanella, the current pricing is going to be a common Ronin is $300, uncommon is $800, rare $2,000, epic $5,000, legendary $22,000, and ancient $45,000. Now they're going to increase in tiers, so after half is sold, it's going to go up in price. So after 1,000 and what is that, 80 something of the common, after 700 something of the uncommon, etc., etc. Synonymous, thoughts about the gameplay itself? Anything feel janky? No, I honestly was really impressed with the game. It's super fleshed out. I mean, this is a pre-alpha essentially, and it feels fluid. There were a couple, like some people were getting stuck in tables and stuff. One time I picked up a weapon and it was invisible, but like other than that, I mean it was really good. I mean, I had to turn my settings down because my graphics card was crying, but it looked great. I really didn't have any issues, man. Gameplay felt pretty darn good. I mean, there maybe could be some fluidity things, but like jumping over things was smooth, and like maybe there were some contact boxes that were off, but otherwise it was great. The weapons were fun. The shotgun felt extremely underpowered, especially going up against the enemy shotgunners. You have a way, if you make it through the first mission, you go back into the store and you can buy weapons, and I didn't get a chance to buy the nicer shotgun, which I would have liked, but they have like we'll call it the M16 M4 rifle, where it's got a scope and it's semi-automatic, but it's got like a 10-round clip. That one was really effective with the chilling bullets. So for sure, I started out with the fire punch, whatever. That was all right. I can tell you for right now, using the ice dash or the fire dash is super effective, because you can just AoE all of the enemies for the most part. Just sprint around. If you watch my live stream, you'll see I was like ice skating, just going back and forth. I was letting the guys that are more accurate do damage while I'm just running through and causing AoE and elemental damage. Gecko147, what spot is this? This is one of the prime spots, the Optimus Prime spots on the River Nile in the desert. Two River right here, baby. Never get this in actual competition. Yeah, Glitch 300. What's up, Horace London? What's up? Derek B. Hey, man, are you worried about the fact that Gala can't even fix Townstar promptly and they released lots of more complex games before they even sort of... Okay, so here's what I'll tell you, Derek. I made a video yesterday. No, was it today? I released it today. Go watch the video if you haven't already. Comment if you haven't commented already. What I can tell you is this. Gala themselves are developing 2 games. Well, I say that. I think there's a couple other they're developing. But Townstar and Miranda's. All the other games are other game developers. And all of those games seem to be going along swimmingly. Great example, Superior. It's by Drifter Games. Well, it's great. So, Gala has been understaffed for a long time, and it seems they're still understaffed, or at least they're not managing the resources or whatever. I've said this for a while, that since Galaverse, it feels like they don't give a shit about Townstar. And I don't think it's a lack of ability. I just think it's a lack of allocating resources, And I will say this, you would like to see them branch out and do Gala Music and Gala Film and all that stuff. That's all great. But this is your flagship first. This is your first baby, right? This is your first child. And as a first child, I can relate to the newer child coming in and not feeling like you matter anymore, right? And that's really where we're at with Townstar. Is they've kind of, the Toy Story meme where it's like, oh, you're broken, I don't want to play with you anymore. That's really kind of where we're at. So what the hopes behind my video is not just so that I can talk shit about Gala, because I do love Gala, and I especially love Townstar. However, when you sit inside of a microcosm of yes men and an echo chamber where only positive things are allowed, there's no constructive criticism allowed, you're going to end up with situations like we're in right now, where the vast majority of the community feels a certain way, and then they try to voice that and it gets silenced. So the reason I made that video is I saw enough people requesting me to help, and I'm like, well, I don't work for Gala. I can't really help, but what I can do is, be a rally point for everyone to come and place their thoughts and their feelings. And that's what the video is. So if you haven't watched it yet, I released it earlier today. It says The State of Gala Games is the name of it. Please, you don't have to listen to the whole thing. I go on. It's a pretty long video. But at the very least, you get the gist. And if nothing else, just go in the comments, read some of the comments. You'll see what the comments are about. And I'd like you to voice your opinion as well. Because ideally, I'll give as many voices as possible. And then I'm going to do a review video of the comments. And we're going to go over all of them. I'm going to go over every single freaking one of them. And at that point, we'll take that video plus the first video, and I'm going to push them up the chain. I don't know how yet. We'll see. I'm not worried about that part yet. I'm worried about getting the data. We're going to consolidate the data, and then we're going to forward the data. So that's what I'm worried about right now. The glitch. I was nodding along with the video. They're trying to do too much too soon, spreading themselves really thin. Yeah, that's also fair. That's a fair assessment. Turning my alarms off real quick. My biggest concern is, we were told they were going to be getting more developers and all this for Townstar, and if they have, it sure hasn't shown, because what they're doing right now with the development server, they should have been doing back in January when they first had this issue. And I feel like they put it off maybe because they were like, oh, well, we're going to get these rewards out, no big deal. And then the rewards didn't come, and then people are still wearing, it was like a snowball, and then they all get distracted. And great example. Today, they forced that reset on the development server, and people lost their towns, which frustrated a lot of people. And immediately after they did that and people started trashing them on the Discord, they post about the NFT release. And then they post about, oh my God, look, we're in town square. And oh my God, look over here. And it's like, there's that disconnect from the reds and the greens at the top. And not everybody, but a lot of people in their Discord. So I've always said it. I'm a man of the people because I am the people. Regardless of what you guys think about me, I'm still just a guy that's poor who likes to play video games, right? And I'm only given power because of you all, because you give me that power. You rally behind me, right? So without you, I really am nothing. I'm just a guy. So that being said, I'm going to do my best to empower you all as well, because what's the point? I don't want to be up here alone. You know what I mean? There's no point in being the best if I can't bring you guys with me. I want us all to enjoy it. I don't want it to just be about me. So that all being said, it's really, I don't ask you guys for much, especially not when it comes to videos. But if you really haven't watched that one yet, I really appreciate that you watch it. So we can get a nice, solid, thick base to put everything off on. You know what I'm saying? So that's not what I wanted to do. I want the rancher house. God, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that'll give me 5. And I'm going to have 7. Let's leave it at 5 for now. Derek B, thank you, my friend. Let me know. If you guys try to comment and it won't let you, or you comment and it disappears, I've had people that posted long comments and YouTube kicked it for some reason. Just DM me, and what I'll do is, if you want to stay anonymous, I'll just block out your name, which I've had people that requested that. So I'll just block out your name and I'll screen grab it and I'll use it when I go over it in the video. Donald Fontanilla. Yeah, it was their firstborn. And again, you know, my sister was the baby, right? My entire life. She was the one that was the favoritism, and she got all the things. And, you know, I just was a kid. Sundula, I'm trying to work on a cake build. What should I work on building first? You should work on getting a bunch of cash. Sundula, do you have a build plan out? Do you know where you're going to be building things? I would work on selling as much as you possibly can. If we look at the cost of cakery is $250,000 and a bakery is $200,000. So that's not that much compared to like a steel mill or a fabric plant, right? So, you know, I would try and sell whatever you're selling: wheat, sugar, flour, whatever, wool, whatever you're selling. Get your gas production up, right? Once you got that done, then if you have a build layout in mind already, then I would think you can start placing your loggers and your tractors and that kind of stuff where you know they're going to go, and then focus on putting in your big buildings. Yeah, so my cake video, this was supposed to be a cake build, but it got reset, right? So I just kind of started this one. In all fairness, you know, like you would think, like, let's put a we put a salt field right here. It's gonna still be red because you have to have an ocean edge. I don't have one, so I am gonna do another cake. So yeah, it's 7 minutes. That's too long for salt. I could still do a cake build right here, but it wouldn't be worth a damn. But I will do another cake build soon. So, Derek B, I think for the company to really grow, they need to focus on the everyday gamer. It's the gaming market. Yes, Derek B, I agree. And you also have to understand from their point of view, if people are going to throw millions of dollars at them, that they're going to accept it. You know, I can't fault them for that. I get it, right? But that goes against their mission statement, which is the point you're making, right? The glitch, there's seriously need to think about everyday gamer, which throws small amounts of money at them regularly instead of releasing 1,000 NFTs that many can't afford. So here's the thing. I'm not someone that's got $1,000 to throw around. In all fairness, I just got my YouTube ad revenue and I have $400 in my checking account now. I had $200, now I got $400, right? I don't have $1,000 to throw at NFT. But if you think of an NFT and the scope of what an NFT actually is, the idea that you're buying something that's completely unique, and you have it for the rest of your life, $1,000, you know, I could see $1,000. But again, if they got people that are throwing money at them, I'm also I don't like that they're pricing the NFTs a certain way, but I get it. You know what I mean? So I get it. Don't have to like it. Yeah, Smooth Rhythm's right, baby. You got to get that gas up. Chris Juckham, I'm a gold member. With town price dropping so much, there's no point in trying to gain more town coin because it's all useless. Well, Chris Juckham, that's not very nice. That's not very nice, Chris. You're supposed to say, woohoo, gala, all-time low, yeah. Town all-time low, yeah, that's what we want, yeah. Woohoo, yeah. Chris Jacob says, I was going to be content turning my one coin a day, and after a while it builds up and turns into something, but now after 100 days it's 70 cents, even less than, yeah. I know, my friend. I know. Chris Jacob, if you haven't watched my video, I've been telling everybody so far on stream, please go watch it and comment. You don't have to watch the whole thing. Just watch a little bit, see what I'm talking about, comment. More people we have commenting, the better off we'll be. Sundula said, I'm selling wool and milk right now with 2 windmills. Should I make more mills now? Okay, first of all, wool doesn't need a windmill and milk doesn't need a windmill. So I don't know what you're putting in your windmills. Second of all, and more importantly, I would abandon milk completely. Just sell wool. The cows are too slow, they take too much, and they cast shade. They're not worth doing. Milk is never worth doing until you're actually ready to make butter. So I would demo the milk, your barns, and put sheep pens, and just focus on selling wool. Derek B, what NFT are you using that allows the feed mills to continuously fill without any wheat? Derek B, that is the wheat stand NFT. Provides passive wheat. Sundula, here's the thing with the milk barns, okay? They cost more than a sheep pen. They cast shade, which the sheep pen and the chicken coop do not. And they take more feed and maybe water and wood. I don't remember. What do they need? What are the sheep? They're just not worth it for what milk sells right now. Now, if they buff it, if they move milk around in it, then maybe. But for the slight difference in price between wool and milk, it is 100% not worth doing the milk barns. The glitch, thank you on the YouTube dollar. Yeah, so this was, they call it the adpocalypse, whatever you want to call it. Ad revenue is always down at the beginning of the year. That's fine. And partly I didn't get to stream as much, so everybody that's super chatting, not getting as much super chats. It's a perfect whirlwind of issues, but it's fine. I can still put gas in my car for now. Yeah, Sundula. Yeah. Honestly, that should be one of the last things you do is get to butter. So you get to gas, then you keep expanding whatever it is you're selling. So if you're selling sugar, sell more sugar. If you're selling salt, sell more salt. If you're selling flour, sell more flour. If you're selling wool, sell more wool. And by more, I mean increase your item per minute. So like right now, I'm at 1.2 wool per minute. When I'm done, I want to be at 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 or 9 or 10 and use that to roll the cash in. And then as that's going, if I was selling wool every minute, that's 45,000 every minute. So I can start placing buildings fairly soon. And that's what's important about knowing where your layout is when it comes time to build. Because let's say like I'm doing uniforms here, right? Well, I know right here I'm going to be placing a fabric plant. Over here, I'm going to be placing a tractor. Over here, I'm going to be placing an ATV, right? So I can start placing those now, start putting my roads where I need them, my paved roads now, and then build as I go, right? That's the best way to do it. That's the meta way of doing it. So one of the last buildings you would do for cakes is your cakeries and your bakeries, because bakeries doing butter, cakeries doing the flour and stuff. Those would be one of the last things you put in. I'd get all your other buildings set up first, your windmills, your workers, and then come back to those. Yeah, Sundula, there is a production rate monitor. Groove has one. Obviously, I've got one with my script. Haven has one. So that way you can monitor your production rate, because that's the key. Because production rate tells you how much you're making, right? So you know how much you have of one thing, or not enough of a thing, or too many of one thing, right? And it also allows you to calculate your stars per hour, which is how we can figure out where you would be placing in the top 1,000. Blue Pop Bubble. How much is the premium for Gala? I don't know what exactly you're asking me. Papote Studios. Get those NFTs you got, brother. Will take me so long. Well, here's the thing, Papote. These were all given to me. The only ones that I bought, I paid for Express Depot with Gala Gold. And these 4 Snoop NFTs, I used the money I was loaned. I was loaned 2 Voxes. I still have one of them, but the other one that I had has been returned back to its owner, and I use those to accumulate some town, and I use that town to get those Snoop NFTs. My plan, my goal is to be able to loan a bunch of NFTs to people, right? That's my goal. So all the lower tier NFTs, you'll be able to borrow them. I think that's a good goal, right? And I'll do like a 90-10 split where I get 10% cut, you get 90% cut, and you take it for a month at a time until you have enough to buy your own NFT. And then you use your NFT and get enough money to buy another one, and then you loan that one out, right? And then we keep helping more and more and more people. Chris Juckum, $50 for the gold membership. Yeah, is that what you're talking about? Blue Pop Bubble, the premium. You talking about the Gala Gold membership? Smooth Rhythms. I'm doing Cake in the Desert and started with sugar cane right from the start. It's slower at first, but gets you going when you start selling. I'm not a sugar. I don't like sugar cane unless you've got passive water. Like I could do sugar cane here, but I avoid sugar at all costs because it yes, it does sell for more than flour, but you have to have 8 water. I can get flour to gas faster than I can get sugar cane to gas. And that's what it's all about, right? Papodia Studios, how to loan? Well, right now we don't really have a system for it. This is just someone trusting me enough to send me their NFT. So right now, if I wanted to be an asshole, I could just keep it. Which should frighten a lot of people, right? That requires a whole lot of trust, which is all the more reason why I'm not going to betray that trust. That someone that could actually trust me with this, I'm not going to abuse that trust. Well, that's the goal, Glitch. And again, where I'm at right now, yeah. So I could loan out realistically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could loan out 7 NFTs right now. I would keep using the Express Depot. The Vox is not mine to loan out, and I would keep the BitTrue wheat. So they give me 1 wheat stand. So that's 7 people I could help right there, right? But what if it was 14 or 20 or 30 or 40 or 50, right? That's the goal. Yeah, Papodia, I know, and that's why I won't abuse it. You want to be completely honest? That other Vox that I had, the higher valued one, I got offers on OpenSea months ago, 50,000, 60,000, 70,000, and if I was a piece of shit, I could just sell it, and then you guys would never see me again, right? But that's not who I am, because it's in my wallet technically. It's mine as far as the internet's concerned. It's not mine. It belongs to the person that I'm borrowing it from. But Blue Pop Bubble. How much is the daily reward you get from 1,000 star points? So the Express Depot is the lowest earning NFT. It gets you 1 town. Also, it's no longer 1,000 star points. It's now starts at 500 stars and works all the way up to 8,000 stars over the course of a month. I have a video on that. If you'd like to see right here, it says 5250. So I've got to earn 5,250 stars to complete the challenge. So it goes, it's a gradual scale. So every day that you complete the daily quest, the next day gets a little harder and a little harder. And again, it's not hard, but it's harder. Also, I've got videos, Blue Pop Bubble, if you want to look at them. Mark 1947, what's up, my friend? Hello. All right. So as far as water is concerned, we've got 4 and 3, right? So we can put another tree farm here. But no, we're not. We're gonna put a sheep pen here. And here would be what, 5 and 1, so that's 6. So in reality, we can bring one of these bad boys over. That should be good right there. Another wool sale out the door. Another happy customer. Pode Studios, thank you. I appreciate that, man. I'm going to treat you guys the way I would want to be treated, right? And maybe you want to be treated differently than I treat you guys. Maybe so. But I'm going to assume that you guys want to be talked to like adults. And there's no curtain. I mean, other than my green screen curtain, right? My Wizard of Oz curtain. There's no curtain in front of me. This is who you get. This is me. Guy with the mustache that's broke. You know? So, here we are. Donald Fontanilla, I completed my Pinot Noir build on day 3, so the end of the cycle completes all the dailies in one cell. That's a great plan. There was a lot of people complaining about the 8,000 stars, but 8,000 stars is not that much. Not that much at all, man. Especially after 30 days if you're actually building your town. I mean, like you're saying, if you want to get it done, 2 to 3 days, honestly, 12 hours and I'm done. But that's me, right? I got the wheat stand. Got the NFTs, right? Your average person, one of these days I'm going to do a video, no NFTs, how to get to 8,000 stars, right? As fast as possible. And we'll get that done. That way no one can say I didn't show you how to do it. Hell, I might just do it with flour. And sell 100 flour at one time. Smooth rhythms. The stars come fast once you have a good build. Yeah, they do. If anything, what I would do is probably sell cotton yarn. Let's see. Let's go look. Let's pull up the pricing real quick. Pew, 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 pew. Okay, cotton yarn sells for 160 stars. So a 100. That wouldn't be good. What could we sell? Could we sell wool yarn? Wool yarn sells for $22.50. So you'd need 6 wool cells. That's kind of slow. What would be easy? If we were doing flour's 120. Yeah, I mean, we could get flour. If we could get flour up to, 5 flour a minute, that wouldn't be bad. We can do that. Let's set that the goal. We'll make that the goal. No NFT, flour to 8,000 stars an hour. Easy as possible. Well, 8,000 stars in like 10 minutes or 20 minutes. Something like that. Blue Pop Bubble, thank you so much, Like Warning Clips. I haven't been on Discord in the last 2 weeks. I don't know much about the update. I thought I could participate in the competition, but there was no competition. I've been watching your videos. Keep me updated about next month if there's. Yeah, so Blue Pop Bubble, thank you for watching my videos. All I can say is you don't have to be on the Discord. I will do my best to keep everyone up to date. When there's big announcements, obviously I'll make videos on them. We are on the development server right now, and there's still a lot of issues with it. So the back end that runs this is what the weekly is actually going to be founded on. So we're basically testing the the engine that runs the weekly to make sure that it's good. And when it is good, we should get the weekly back. Maybe this weekend. I doubt it. Maybe something this weekend. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. And then maybe next week. So yeah, the glitch baguettes are a waste right now, and it sucks because baguette's just a cool word to say. Blue Pop Bubble, I also have my personal Discord server. If you want to come join that, you're more than welcome to. All right, let's put another sheep pin down. All right, and we're also going to add some more ranchers. So the goal is we've got to get. I'm gonna pull up my map real quick. Omelette de fromage, says the watcher. Omelette de fromage. Omelette de fromage. Just call me Mike. All right, Glitch. Now you're trying to get spicy. Now you're telling me how to talk to you? Psh. Psh. I'll call you whatever the hell I damn well please, Mike. How about that? How about that? What you gonna do then? Huh? What you gonna do then? Blue Pop Bubble, appreciate it. Like, no, man, appreciate you. Appreciate you. Got any questions, ask, man. We are all just human beings here. Some have better mustaches than others, but that's okay. Popote Studios, which map am I on? Yeah, this is one of the rarest spots in the game. This is the 2 river in the desert by River Nile. I hate those clouds. I wish we could get rid of the clouds. Here's the Nile, and there I am. This is where the top uniform builds are when uniform was meta before wine took over. These were the top dogs. You can see I'm already at 102nd place, and I'm just selling wool right now. Yeah, that's. Oh, Glitch, you didn't know I could be sassy? Oh, well, let me tell you, I can do whatever the hell I want. Okay. Do whatever the hell I want. All right. It's America. 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 All right. So I'm going to be putting a refinery right here and a power plant here. Right? Right. Okay. So refinery is going to go here, power plant here, refinery, power plant. So we can actually start building, when that comes back, we start putting our water pumps down. And then 1, 2, this tree might be affected by the, I could move it to, I could swing it even further. I'm trying to use the water. Impact Days, rest in peace, Autocell. Well, it's working, my friend. It's working. Just depends on which one you're looking at, you know. We could swing it over here. But we'll just keep it like this for now. Eventually, I'll probably move it over here, but for now, we'll keep it simple. And go ahead and we're going to put it there, correct? Yes. Yes. Yes, we're going to put it there. Right? Yeah. I keep doubting myself. 3. Okay. I'm going to put a water pump here. Now, what's nice about the water pump is it doesn't cost me anything per minute, so it's not going to start affecting my my employee costs like the refinery does and the power plant. Impact Ace, yeah. So my script is working again, and Haven's was always working, but my script's working, and I did a video with they have a Groove fixed script version that seems to be working for people. I don't know if Groove's officially fixed his script yet, but some people have his code and fixed it. All right. I kind of want to just go ahead and make 5 builders because it's just easier that way. We're going to get that one out of the way because that one's on a road and we need that road for something else. No problem, Impact Ace. If you're not in my guild, so you don't have access to my my autocell yet, I did a video a couple days ago, day and a half ago, with the Groove script. It's in a link in the description, so you should be able to find it. I feel like I need more workers, more ranchers. Do I need more ranchers? do you think, guys? Smooth Rhythms. I think you should cash in a little bit on at least one of your NFTs. Do a lot for Gala. I love the game, but it's important to make it new. Well, that's the thing. That's the thing, Smooth. It's not an investment for me because I haven't. All of this has been given to me, so it would feel disingenuous for me to just take the money that I don't deserve. It's not my. It's not my stuff. Like, yeah, it's mine now technically, but I didn't invest in it, so I don't view Townstar through the same prism lens as most people do because most of my stuff's not an investment. You know. So I get it. Chris Juckham, where do I have my script listed? My script is inside of my guild only stuff on my server. So if you're not in my guild, you can't see it. Or if you want to join my Patreon, it's on my Patreon. But yes, Chris, Smooth Rhythms, I know what you're saying. Like if I had bought all of this, yeah, it would be considered getting out. Impact Ace, thank you for the subscription, my friend. Thank you. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you. All right, we're going to go ahead and make another water pump here. We got 13 gas left. We are living La Vida Loca. Everything's great. Everything's wonderful. We'll probably put one more sheep pen here. Probably also add another... we'll add another lumberjack when the time comes. Make sure we keep our wool production up. Payal, payal. Oh. So even though I do have the oil seep, the oil seep's going to be in the way of my build. So what's most likely going to happen is I'm going to eventually demolish the oil seep, but I'm only going to do that at the end once I've got everything I need. So my cell cost is 1 gas, right? So I won't need, I mean, I can try and do it, but here's what I'll tell you. This spot is one of the ones that was always first or second place in the competition doing uniforms. They most likely had some of the haunted house items that give passive crude oil. So they could get the effect of the oil seep, but over in the corner where they needed it, not right there. So I'm hoping that's what it is, but I don't know. I've never seen those top tier builds, and I, in all fairness, I wouldn't want to. I'd want to be able to figure it out myself. You know what I mean? All right, another wool cell going down the hatch. When it comes back, we're going to put a sheep pen here. We'll go ahead and put another lumberjack here now because I know we're going to use it. And then that's as far as we're going to go with all of that. I might add a couple more ranchers maybe. We'll see. We'll add a couple more. We'll add no, she's going to sleep, so we need more work for the ranchers. Okay, so let's do this. We'll put one here. We'll put one here. And we will put one. Yeah, we'll leave it like that. And we'll put one rancher here. I'm good with that. Screw it. Let's just, you know what? Let's go crazy. Let's go crazy. Let's go crazy. Let's go crazy. All right. So we'll go ahead and we'll put ranchers here as well. Boom, shakalaka. Boom, shakalaka. All right. Now, after this next wool cell, we will put one more sheep pen and be done with it. After that, all the rest of our funds are going to go towards getting our lumber mill going, getting our power plant up, getting our refinery going, and getting our gas production going. Normally, I would have started on my gas production by now, but because I have the oil seep, it's going to take me less to get that going, so it's not as important. The main benefit of the oil seep / the desert. Smooth rhythms. Do you complete in the weekly for fun or dedicate a lot of time to place higher when it's running? I mean, I try and place as high as I can, but you know, I consider myself fairly competitive, right? I'd say both. I enjoy the competitive aspect of it for sure, and obviously, you know, the gala was nice, and now that we know how much cash value it is that we're going to be winning, you know, I'm certainly going to do my best. You know, there were some weeks toward the end, you know, not knowing how much of a lull we were going to be in, you know, not knowing we'd have 3 months of no weekly, where I probably could have placed higher and I didn't because I was busy doing other things. I was working karaoke, so I wasn't dedicating the time to the game. But now that I'm focused pretty much just on YouTube and school, Town Star competition is going to be my top priority for sure, you know. The first place server was One River, One Side, and Forest. Spunk Productions, you're talking about right now? I'm talking about the actual weekly. These squares were the best squares for the weekly when they were doing uniforms. Eventually, a lot of them shifted from uniforms to wine, but they were still doing just uniforms, and they would get these spots. And they were using the spot selector scripts, and they would always have these spots, these 4 spots. And the reason they'd have these 4 spots is because they get a non-north orientation, which means that the oil seep is actually closer to the edge. Asaf Kim, what is that overlay for your materials? That is the production rate monitor that is part of my guild script. If you've seen any of my videos, you'll see something similar to this. That was Haven's guild script. Now we have my own script. Normally, if you're using Grooves, his production's over to the right. We have that as well. So there's a right side production monitor if that looks a little better for you. All right. Now we should be making plenty of wool. And from now on, all of our cash monies are going to go directly to our gas production. So I'm going to go ahead and place a road here, and then we'll put some paved ones. Paved road, paved road. I'm going to make some paved roads. All right. Oh. I'm going to shower so good. Before I go to class, I'm going to shower so good. We got that NFT drop today and the play test, so I don't know when that's going to be. Hopefully they'll announce it while I'm in class. Smooth rhythms. I'm practicing for any meta on any square based on land rush. At this point, I see weekly as the best thing for Town Star move forward. So smooth, in my video, you can see me addressing the town coin price, and there is a direct correlation between when they stopped the weekly and when the price started to fall. So, you know, take that for what you will. Spunk Productions. Yes, he's selling uniforms. Okay, well, I'm not too sure I'm understanding what you're trying to tell me, or if you're not hearing what I'm telling you. But I'm doing uniforms, yes. But what I'm saying is the square that I'm on, is the best square in the game for uniforms. Proven by months and months of the top 5-10 players all using these squares for uniforms. I'm not doubting that someone's doing uniforms somewhere else, nor am I doubting that he has a one river and a forest. But first of all, none of the rankings matter, especially right now on the dev server, because right now I'm 64th place and I'm just selling wool. So it doesn't matter. So I can tell you with certainty that someone with just one riverside is not going to beat someone with 2 or 3 riversides doing uniforms. I hope that makes sense. To do a really good top 400 uniform, you got to have at least 2 rivers. You need the passive water. 100%. Not an option, not a question, not a suggestion. Must happen. All right. After this, we're going to put a fuel tank. We will put a... go ahead and place that fuel tank now. We're going to need... we'll go ahead and we'll put... Well, how far away do I really want to go? We'll remove these. We'll put one here. We're gonna put. We're gonna start building out our turbines. That's my 2 spots, so we're gonna put that there. And then we'll put one here. And, I mean, I feel like 3 is good. Three is good for now. Yeah, we'll be good with that. And we'll put our warehouse... let's move that one, because we'll put our warehouse here. Smooth rhythms. When you go double river, it's hard to get. Does cell distance matter? Yeah. I mean, if you need... Here's where it comes down to. With uniforms, a top uniform build, you're selling anywhere from 10 times an hour to 15 times an hour. So you got to have enough gas for that. So the longer it is of the trade, the more crude oil you may have to have, which would take away from other spots. So in an ideal world, you want... oh, we got our first spammer on Twitch. Wow. Cool. Got my first Twitch spammer. In an ideal world, you always want it to be 1 gas, because that means you're not going to have to waste as much on your oil production, whatever. Now, if you have the crude oil passive NFT, so you get infinite petroleum, then it doesn't matter. But general consensus is you want to try and get 1. Now, that said, yeah, you're right. 2 spots are hard. These spots are okay. That's why these are the best, because they sell right here to Khartoum, and it's not that hard. It's not that far. This double river is not great because it's too far away. Well, I said that one's not bad. This is probably one of the best spots in the game right here. These aren't bad. That's a good one. That's one of the ones I used to use. And then there's obviously a bunch in the Amazon. You know, so that's a great spot. That's a great spot. That's a great spot. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? All right. We are going to place... A better build would offset? No, not necessarily. Because at the end of the day, it comes down to math. It comes down to how many of an item can you sell, right? So if I'm producing more stars per hour, you know, that's all that matters. What I'm getting at is that means that you may have to really focus on shifting something around so that you can fit enough oil pumps. You know what I mean? 2 oil pumps should do you good. You should be able to survive with 2 oil pumps. If you need 3 or 4, that's extra spots that you have to figure into the build. You know, in a best case scenario, you either got the oil seep or you've got one of the 2 crude passive oil. Like there's the Halloween ones that produce 2 crude passive, and you put that right next to your refinery. And that takes up the spot of the worker, takes up the spot of the crude oil pumps. That gives you a couple extra spaces you can use to maximize your build. But I would say most of my uniform builds had 2 oil pumps, maybe 3, if the sell time was a little long. All right, $123. We are going to demo this, put a road. And then we're going to put a road going this way to where the trees are. And then we're going to put a woodshed right here. It's always going to be better to I mean, it's always going to be better to be close to a city so you can get the least gas, right? Some builds, it doesn't matter as much. Other builds, it does. If you're selling a whole lot very often, then yeah, it's going to matter. But if you're only selling, you know, like wine, you're only selling wine, you know, 6-7 times an hour. So you don't need that much crude oil. And again, of course, if you have the oil seep, then it doesn't matter. But there's not enough rivers in the game, and there hasn't been. And that's why the land rush in the weekly competition is just so horrid. None of us like it. I hate it. I also don't use the script that some cheaters use. So there's that. I don't use those scripts because I don't believe in them. And don't doubt yourself. There are 100% people using the auto spot selector script. That is for sure happening. And it chaps my butt. I hate it. Ain't many things in the world I probably say I hate, and that's one of the things I hate. And it's supposed to be getting addressed when the weekly comes back. We'll see. That issue that they were using that supposedly was to fix that, but made my script stop working, but apparently the spot selecting scripts were still working. Spunk Productions, thank you for the follow, my friend. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you. And tweaking builds competition, they have to be fairly good with only 2 NFTs. Yeah, I mean, again, the wine build is the non-NFT build of choice. If you do not have an NFT, wine is the way to go. So you can have a successful top 400 build without NFTs. Uh-oh. I think the game's glitching. Oh no. I know I just put that up. Y'all saw me put that road down, didn't you? Uh-oh. Game's glitching. Alright, let's go ahead and reset. Refresh, I should say. Game's glitching. Let's see what the damage is when I return. Yeah, because I put another worker there. I hate how they spin. They always put the builders in odd directions. They never put the builder towards where they gotta walk. Mike. Wasn't it Mike? Isn't that your name, Mike? Mike. What kind of name is that? Mike. 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 Morez Caballero, is the cake build ever being used during league competition? No. Not by anybody that wants to place in the top 400. Now, we're supposed to be having top 1,000 when we come back. So, cake build can for sure get you in the top 1,000. But again, before I tell you yes for sure, A, we need to know if we're still doing the same meta, which supposedly we're going to be changing. So, everything I'm telling you may be void. And B, more importantly, I need to know how many stars per hour you are producing. If you can't tell me that, then I can't know for sure where you would stand in the rankings. Dr. Gehe, they should be implement terraforming one or two sides. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, that would be cool. I mean, in all fairness, they just need to put more squares that are viable. You know, that's step one. But yeah, that would be really cool. If you could spend some town to change a side if you wanted to. That would be interesting. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Alright, so that'd be 4 here and 2 there. That is not enough for a tree. So let's go ahead and demo that and put a road. Right now I got enough trees. We're good. Got enough tree farms. If anything, I'm going to need another lumberjack soon. Alright, we got 6 gas left. We better hurry, guys. Alright, let's turn this bad boy on and start making lumber. Oh, I screwed that up. I screwed that up. I screwed it up. I put the lumber mill where my refiner needs to go. Damn. Well, we'll have to do a small amendum here. Looks like we need more lumberjacks, baby. Let's make some more lumberjacks. Alright. Once we've got 5 lumber, we're going to go ahead and build Sweet Daddy Ray's right here. And we'll also go ahead and put our refiner in here and have them start making actually, you know what, let's wait. No, we'll just do it. We'll do it. We got money. It's fine. Eventually, though, I am going to want the refinery to be right there. Oh, here it goes glitching again. God dog it. Let's go ahead and refresh. It's going to be one interesting stream with all these glitches. glitches. See, now it's not even loading. Alright, so we're going to rectify this by going to app.gala.games, right-clicking on Games, opening in a new tab, which you can see now pop up, right? And then I come here to Townstar, click play, hit escape so it's not full screen, and then put it back in full screen. See, now it's got it. So it's got what I did. Interesting. All my trees, baby. Give me them trees, baby. Give me them trees, baby. I could probably put another lumberjack if I needed to. Demo this. Put a lumberjack there. Alright. So, another error, but it's alright. I don't mind. It's kind of funny watching them like T-pose down the road. In case you didn't know, Townstar is a... That's right. Don't you forget it. Alright, we're going to go ahead and stop that lumber so we can get a little bit of wood in here. And then after that, they'll start building. Once they get their wood, we'll go from there. And yeah, should be good. Should be good to go. Should be good to go, baby. We got plenty of energy. Keep that going. Here come my builders. There's some more cash. After the next sell, we'll go ahead and place our power plant down. We got 4 gas left. As soon as this is up, we'll start making some petroleum. And we'll keep rocking and rolling. As long as the game lets us, right? I got all these spots right here. I could demo those, of course, and you know. Let's let them grab this wood. Come on, ladies, let's go. Chop, chop. Chop, chop. Hurry up. Walk faster. All right. I don't know why they're cutting through right there, the lumberjacks, instead of just walking on the road. So odd. Since they want to walk there so bad, we'll put a damn road for them. Jeez. So weird. All right, let's start pumping out petroleum, shall we? All right. After this comes back, we'll place our power plant. Once the power plant is built, then we will be one step closer. One step closer. One step closer. Tim Martins, hello, my friend. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well. Hope you and the family are well. All right, there's our first petroleum getting made. All good in the hood, baby. All right, power plant going down. Here we go. Now we gotta wait for them builders to walk all the way over here. All the way over there. Islam Altantawi. Islam Altantawi. How are you, my friend? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Trying to get this stream in before I go to class. Gonna get it to gas production. That way it's functional. And then we go from there. I'm gonna go ahead and turn off that sidebar. It's in my way. I don't like it. It's in my way. I don't like it. All right. This should get built fairly quickly. As soon as this is built, lumber will be made extremely easily. All good things, all wonderful things. Yeah, doing good. Living la vida loca, as they say. We'll go ahead and place refinery here. Once they're almost done building the power plant, I'll go ahead and place, or after this next cell, I'll place the refinery there, and that'll be my gas refinery. So we'll go ahead and put that here. Boom, that'll be making gasoline. Got plenty of energy. As soon as this power plant's done, we're going to demo all the workers, demo all these wind turbines, because we don't need them anymore, because the power plant's going to produce infinite energy as well. The benefits, of course, of passive crude oil. I'm doing great, Islam. Thank you for asking, my friend. Gonna be a long day today. We got I got like 3 videos done today, 4 videos done, whatever. I got class, and then we have the Superior NFT release, as well as some play tests for that. So I'm gonna knock all that out. You know what I'm saying? All right. Build it, girls. Build it. Build it. I don't want them walking all the way over there for that nonsense. Yeah, we'll put them some roads since they're so slow. And we'll go ahead and demo that bad boy and put a road. And we'll demo this, and then we'll put a logger right there. That way they can walk nice and smoothly, since they are so slow. All right. Literally, we have, if we didn't make any gasoline at this point, we've got 2 gasoline cells left, which means we have just enough cash for our next power plant, which is perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Spectacular. Okay, power plant's done. That's it. We are making infinite energy, ladies and gentlemen. We have cured world energy problems. We are good to go. Awesome. We got all the energy in the world now. Super cool beans. We done. You can see here, as soon as they get in, they start making energy. He's making petroleum. Go ahead, turn him on to gasoline. And after these next 2 gas cells, guess what? After these next 2 wool cells, we're making our last power plant. And then we've got fully self-sustaining gasoline production. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so. For cash, I would probably expand this out this way. Put some more sheep pens, some more trees, you know, do all that kind of stuff. But for right now, we're good. We're good where we're at. Got about another hour of stream probably before I got to get off. So we'll expand it out a little bit. Go ahead and demo these bad boys. I don't need them anymore. They cost a lot as well. It's good to not have them if you don't need them. And that's it. That's it. This is it. We are right there at the cusp of having our own self-sustaining gas production. One more gas cell and we're done. See how that's yellow now? I knew that was going to happen because the refinery is too close. It needs to be here. So once we get gas production up, I'll move the lumber mill over to the other side. And we'll put the wood shed here, which is where it's going to stay for now. So yeah, that's it. We have plenty of feed, which means we need more sheep pens. So that's something that we will work on once we get gas up. We'll try and make our wool production a little more efficient. We'll move our storehouse closer so it's less walking for our extremely well talented ranchers. As you know, they move like lightning. Grease lightning. Grease lightning. That's what they move like. Grease lightning. All right. 10 wool coming up, baby. Here we go. That cell's going to go through. We are making our own gasoline now. And we're just not completely self-sufficient. As soon as we get that next power plant in, we're done. We're done. Done. Dunsies. Dunarooski. That's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Alright, after this lumber, I'm going to stop him because he doesn't need to make any more. Boom. Alright. As soon as that cash comes back, we're going to put our power plant down, let these ladies build it, and we are done. D-O-N-E, done. There we go. Self-sustaining gas. This is it. It's the big moment. The Big Lebowski. For sure gonna go ahead and start extending this road out because I've got the cash now, so I'm not worried about it. I'm gonna go ahead and extend this out. I don't want no scrubs. Scrubs is the guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging at the passenger side of his best friend's ride. We are going to also probably put, right here and right here, or right here and right there. We'll put some wood down here. So let's grab this, put it here. Actually, no, we'll do right there. We'll put our Death Row Records there, and then once we have sheep pens over here, we'll go ahead and put some trees right here. Kuyas TV. Does uniform need mountains? No, uniforms do not need mountains. Normally you would see mountains with uniforms because uniform is a requirement for blue steel. So you do need a mountain for blue steel, but you do not need a mountain for uniforms. Ideal uniform builds are just 1, 2, or 3, or 4 riversides. You need as much passive water as you can possibly get. More passive water, the better. This is a 2 water-sided build, so it's not bad. It's not bad. It's not great. It's not the best. It's not the worst. You can do a lot with two rivers. 3 rivers is better, but 3 rivers is even harder to find, harder to get. Alright, here's all my trees. Morez Caballero, aside from uniform builds, what other builds are really badass in weekly competitions? Again, right now with the current meta, it is wine if you do not have any NFTs, and uniforms if you have a wheat stand. As far as being demanding on location, you can do other builds that aren't as demanding on location, but they won't be that good. You can do cakes. They need salt. Ideally, you can find a spot that's got salt and river, ocean and river. Those are really hard to find. Those are probably the rarest spots in the game. Blue steel just needs a mountain, preferably passive water if you can get it, but you don't need it. But those can't compete with uniforms and wine. So if you're trying to be as competitive as possible, you do uniforms if you've got a wheat stand. If you don't have a wheat stand, you do wine. That's it. And wine is probably one of the more demanding, if not the most demanding builds as far as what spot you need to maximize how good it is. So we're going to go ahead and put lumber mill here. And we're going to demo this one. And put a refinery here instead. Oh, we got to put a paved road there first. Morez, does that answer your question? I know I kind of sort of answered it. Again, if the meta changes, then everything changes. What spots are best will change, etc., etc. Great example. When silica was meta, these were the best spots. These were prime spots because you were right next to this city, so you could sell 100 at a time. This was another good spot. This was another good spot. Silica just needs desert. It doesn't need ocean to be maxed out timers. So when silica was meta, anywhere along here was the spots that were in demand. So you don't need water. You just need the desert or the ocean edge or whatever. So silica builds, those were top. So it all depends on what the meta is. All right, let's go ahead and put our refinery here. And then that's it. We got self-sustaining gasoline production. Yeah, we can go ahead. We'll turn him on. Build a couple of lumber in there. Keep them stocked up. Go ahead and place another sheep pen down. And as we go, we're going to put more sheep pens here. But we're making about 4 a minute. So in reality, I'll probably switch the way I have this around. And put feed mills here. And probably put the storehouse somewhere right here. Tim Martin's Gala stuffing up Town Star. People are cashing out, moving their time and finance elsewhere. Yeah, that's what it seems like, my friend. Tim, I don't know if you saw my latest video where I kind of went over my thoughts on the state of Gala games. If you have, and if you've commented, thank you. If you've seen it and not commented, please consider commenting. If you haven't seen it, please watch it, or some of it, and at least watch a little bit of it, and comment, please. Would be greatly appreciated, my friend. Alright, we're going to put some more lumberjacks because we got plenty of spare space for them. And we got plenty of wood now. Alright. We'll go ahead and turn the lumber mill back off now that we got 5 lumber just to have. Test 247. I'd like to thank them for leaving a third world holding the bag. A third worder holding the bag. Third worlder? Yeah. Test, if you haven't commented, please feel free to. If you guys would like to comment but remain anonymous and you don't want to post it on YouTube, if you DM it to me, I can just screen grab it and block your name out. That way you don't have to worry about repercussion from Gala if you're concerned about that. So do keep that in mind, please. I'm certainly not here to get anyone in trouble. Alright. So let's put where do I want to put it? Tim Martins, it seems like Gala's attention is somewhere else. Yeah, it certainly does seem like it's not where it's supposed to be, right? Not where we, the people who really care the most, want it to be. I'm really debating where I want to put this storehouse. I'm overthinking it. I'm just going to put it here. Yeah, it is sad. And it's frustrating because as soon as you say something contrary, they slap you down, you know? Like, why can't we all be adults? I thought we were all adults, you know? Alright, we're gonna just go crazy with it. Put that here. We're gonna demo this one. Put a bag there. Demo this one. Put a bag there. Demo this one. Put a bag there. Put another storehouse here. Sorry about the spelling mistake. It should have been what worlder? Third worlder. Yeah, I got you. I Test. I had to think a little bit about it. I was like, wait, what? What'd you say? What was that? You got me. I had to think about it. You got me. I had to think. I had to scratch my skull for a second. Say, what is she talking about? What in the hell is she talking about? You are forgiven, Tess. No worries. Oh, Cox wants me to DM him. No, 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 no. We ain't doing that DM bull. We ain't playing that DM bull game time. No, 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 no. We ain't doing that. There's nothing to troubleshoot other than your shoddy internet service, in quotes, being, in quotes, provided. There were issues all week. We had a storm come through. There's clearly something wrong with the lines. Nothing in our household has changed. I've even reset the router, modem, just so you reset the router. It's your equipment. They always want to get you in the DMs. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. We're not doing that. It's staying public. Test 247. It seems like a nice uniform setup. Yeah, I'm gonna do. I mean, if I have time, I'll do uniforms, or if it gets reset, it won't matter. For now, it's functioning as I need it to. I just picked this spot because it was one of the good spots that the top 5 players in the world would always get when they were doing uniforms. So I wanted to see what this spot looked like, and what I'm guessing is they would demo this. After they're done with the oil seep, they demo it and move it out the way. Like they have another. Either they don't use an oil seep in their end build, or they have a crude oil NFT and use that. So that way, because you need to put crops on this water edge, so you can't do that with this oil seep right here if you're trying to use it for its passive abilities. Even if you stuck it right here, I still feel like it might affect it. Maybe not. We'll see. I might try something different. Mark, why Gala is selling superior NFT without tokenomics, always selling blind? Again, I'm not a tokenomics guy, Mark, but I do, having played Superior now for a couple hours, I feel pretty good about it. Feel far better about it than some of the other stuff that they've not even had an alpha for and sold NFTs for. Walking Dead, Legacy, those kind of games, you know. So I don't feel bad about Superior, and the prices aren't bad compared to the other stuff too. So, of all of the issues, that's one of my least concerns. Karuveru, hello, my friend. Welcome. How are you? You know, if the NFTs were like the tank that's $2 million, if it was that, I would throw some red flags, you know, Mark. But the cheapest one's $300. That's not bad. Plus with Superior, even if you buy the common, you can upgrade it later on to be what the ancient is. So Carivero was just disappointed the week competition didn't start yesterday. Well, have you played Townstar lately? I'm glad they didn't start the weekly because it was clearly a bunch of issues. I was disappointed because I missed the competition, but I'm glad they didn't. And I messaged them repeatedly about that. Like, hey, please don't bring the weekly back if there's this many issues, because it's just going to cause problems. So, again, I'm glad that it's not. We'll see what happens. Spunk Productions, which spot is best for wine build, and is there a template somewhere to rank in top 400 without NFTs? I mean, I have the build that I've been doing on live stream. The build that is in my guild only section of the Discord server is a 65 or so an hour. You can probably Google some if you wanted to find some YouTube videos on them. As far as best spot, you want to be on the desert if you can play the desert. If you can't play the desert, you want to be a mountain. You need a mountain, and either have a desert edge or an ocean edge. So something like, where is it at? Something like this square. Something like this where you're on the plains, so it's an easier start for you. You have the desert next to you, so you can still place the sand mines, and you got your mountain. That would be ideal for someone that doesn't have a lot of for no NFTs. So find that same thing, but a forest. I think over by Seattle they have some. So like this. Let's see. You don't want it across. You want the desert next to the like this one. That's plains. Plains. That's a good one right there. That's a good one. I don't know what the best spot is because I don't really pay attention to wine that much. I mean, I've tried to pay more attention to wine, but I couldn't name me a spot off the top of my head. But you want a mountain and a desert edge next to each other, unless you're already, if you're just on the desert, then it doesn't matter. And if you're on the desert, you want to do a non-north orientation. So, for instance, this is the orientation of my build. Autosell. This is the orientation of my build, right? The river's on my north and my west. So that's what the way my build looks on the map. So you would want to get a build where there's something on your north side so that your oil seep. See how my oil seep's right here? Ideal world, you'd get one where it's over here on the right or the left, whatever's closest to your mountain. You'd want the oil seep closer to your mountain, which I don't need in this build, so it doesn't matter. But if you want to check my my live streams, that's the best direct answer I can give you. South Africa says the test 247. All right. We are making all the wool now, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and we'll put a storehouse here, so they don't have to walk as far. Walk as far. She don't have to walk as far. Probably increase the number of feed mills we have. We'll have to see. And go ahead and demo this one. Put a feed mill there. We can't, you know what, we can put the storehouse here. That's what we can do. Put the storehouse here, and then we'll demo that and put a feed mill. And we'll go ahead and put an ATV down as well. And we'll start turning all of these rancher houses into ATVs. go ahead and increase the number of lumberjacks I have as well. Because let's be honest, I'm gonna need more wood. Gonna need more wood where we're going. Gonna need more wood where we're going, you know what I'm saying? Alright. Let's do these boys a favor and put them a road, shall we? Alright, let's get rid of this. Put our feed mill back here. And we'll finish making our little road here for the lumberjacks. In reality, what I should do is just demo it and put it here. We'll just put another one. We got money, we're rich now. We do what we want. We do whatever we want. We got money. We got money. We got money. Alright. So now that these slow pokes are slow poking around here, Golden G, hello my friend. The world's treating me great. Internet service provider, well, they're being their terrible selves. So dealing with that right now. Got my video submitted from the hit and run, the guy that hit my mirror. So hopefully I'll hear something. I'm gonna file my I'll probably file my claim today, and we'll see what the insurance has to say. I kind of waited because of the hurricane thing that was coming to file the claim, but I did get the video submitted, so that's done. So I've got that submitted to evidence, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, as they say. So right now I'm selling, it takes me a little less than a minute to sell, right? So I don't want to go any higher than, 8 or 9 a minute, if I can help it on the wool for now. Yeah, Golden G, I'll be good. The guy hit my mirror and then went down the road, and when I confronted him, he said it was my fault and then took off. So I got his license plate, called the cops, and they filed a report. So I've got a report, and I've got video. So joke's on him, I guess. I mean, you can see his full face and everything in the video. It's not like you can say it was somebody else. All right, let's go ahead and put another ATV down. And we'll go ahead and put another ATV down. We're getting crazy in here. We're getting crazy. It's a world full of ATVs, i.e. horsebacks. I might put another feed mill here. That way these guys can just bring it straight right there. Might do that. With the ATVs, they'll be fast enough to do it. Well, Golden G, here's the thing, man. Louisiana has some of the highest insurance in the country because we have some of the most accidents in the country. And a long time ago, I learned you got to have video evidence to back up what you're saying. So I've got the dash cam in my truck, and I did have to follow him down the road to make sure I got a good video of his license plate. And I thought maybe if I followed him down the road, he would change his mind and pull over and exchange information. But he didn't. So he's going to get a citation for hit and run. And his insurance is going to have to pay to give me a new side mirror. And assuming that's the only damage, I think it is. I don't think there's any other damage to like the pillar or anything. But he basically hit my mirror with his mirror. And yeah, brand new truck too. So I know he's got money. I know he got money. You know what I'm saying? I know he's got money. You know, ow, my neck, ow. You know, I'm not doing any of that. But, you know, it could have just been two adults handling the situation, and instead he wanted to make it something more than that. So here we are. You know, people act how they want to act. You know what I mean? Can't control how people handle themselves. Oh, I forgot. My petroleum was off. Wow. Why didn't you guys tell me my petroleum was off? Thanks, guys. Almost ran out of gas. That would be a problem. If I run out of gasoline. Thanks, guys. It's my fault. I built it and didn't turn it on. Like a dummy. It's all good. I'm not that mad at you guys. I'm not mad, I'm disappointed. Not mad, I'm disappointed. It's okay. Alright, we'll be good now. Gas production will be back up. No worries. I did that the other day. As you did that the other day, Test? Yeah, I've done it before. You forget, you know, you just forget the little things sometimes, you know. Little things are things that matter. All right. Yeah, Golden G, I left class and I wasn't expecting to have to deal with that, but it's all good, man. That's how I started my Monday. That was my Monday. All right, I got about another 30 minutes or so on the stream, guys. If you got any questions, I'll field any questions you got. And then I'm going to have to go shower and get ready for class. What's up, Jeremy Barnes? What's up, Pippin? How are you? What's cracking? Oh, I'm gonna have a great shower. I'm gonna shower so good. If I had time, I'd shave, but I'll probably shave tomorrow. I'm not gonna worry about shaving tonight. I'll shave tomorrow. Yes. So, living la vida loca, as we say. And we're going to start converting all of the ranch houses into ATVs now. Because we got money. Golden G, this is just going to be a uniform build. Assuming it doesn't get wiped by their server when they do an update. But this will be uniforms because A, I know it very well, but B, this spot is one of the golden goose spots. The top players in the world would always seek these spots out. And it's right here. This spot, this spot, this spot, and this spot were the top 4 or 5 players, first through 5th place. Doing uniforms for the majority of the weekly competitions towards the end when this was the meta. So, basically, I'm trying to emulate that, and I want to see how they were doing it, or trying to get a figure for how they're doing it. Obviously, with the desert, they get the oil seep. So I think part of it is they were able to use the oil seep to get their build up and running. And then after that, either they get rid of the oil seep because they have a crude oil NFT, or they finagle a way to get the refinery in that range. So I want to try it out. I'm excited to try it out. Greg Ward, what does the turntable NFT do? Turntable is one passive water. It is a marsh. The Death Row Records billboard is like a pond. It provides two passive water. So this is a marsh, this is a pond. Doesn't need a road, which makes it, just like a marsh and just like a pond, you don't need a road. Same thing with the Death Row Records. Versus the towers, like the water tower here, water tower has to have a road. Alpha fountains do not need a road, just like the turntable and the billboards. Towers do need a road. The water tank, that needs a road. No problem, Spunk. Carivero, interesting. Do you perhaps know how many squares away from a city still work on gas? I want to say it's 16 or 18, somewhere in there. There is a website, Townstar Gas Map. Here you go. All right, I'm putting this link in the chat. Caraveru, and anybody that wants to see it. This gives you a numerical value for how much gas it takes for your square. So check that out. It'll tell you how much gas you need to the nearest city. Test 247. Can you use it with refineries? Are you referring to the Snoop NFTs and all that? No. It has to either be a pond or a water. It has to be a waterway. So this water pump, like if I were to try to put it next to it, right? Pond must be placed near. Water pump must be placed near a pond, a waterway, or a bridge. It specifically says pond, waterway, or bridge. So waterway being the river or ocean, pond, and then a bridge. If you look right here, where's a bridge? Yeah, the bridge right here. You could put it right here on this edge where there's a bridge. You could put a pond, put a water pump there. Golden G, let's hope the dev server doesn't get wiped again. Yeah, and that's why I'm just doing uniforms on here, because even if it does get wiped, it's no big deal. I'm not worried about it. But since this spot was open, and this spot's never open in any of the weekly competitions or any of the monthly servers, I wanted to grab it just to say that I got it. Say I'm cool. Say I'm one of the cool kids at school, What is taking these builders so long? My God. How slow can you possibly be? I'm just going to put a road this way, since clearly they want to walk through the desert as slow as possible. Make me waste $400,000 giving them a damn road. Jesus, man. Why are they so slow? Nah, no problem, Test. I got you. GS Elastica. Where do you live? It's 4 a.m. where I am. What happened to the Townstar graphics? They look worse than before. Did they make changes or just me? It probably looks worse because my internet's cutting in and out. So the graphics are fine. It's my shoddy internet service that I'm constantly complaining and bitching about. So it is 6:17 a.m. here. So I have class in less than 2 hours. So I got about another 30 minutes on stream, and then I'm gonna go shower and head to class. Yeah, Golden G, I want to do the cake build. So that was on the dev server that got deleted, so I'm not in a rush to restart it. So again, I saw this one. I said, well, let's do it. Let's go. Let's get crazy. Let's turn these guys. I don't know why they were turned like that. Let's get crazy. See, gas production's back up, which is good. Bro, what are these builders doing, man? Oh, they're waiting on lumber. Okay. I was gonna say, what are they waiting on? Taking their sweet time. Hell, I might put another lumber mill here just to speed things up. I'm getting sick and tired of being sick and tired with these slow ass builders. Alright. Golden G, how many uniforms will I get in an hour? I should be able to get like 120. 130 maybe. We'll see. I've never done a build with all 10 skins, nor have I ever had the magical mystical spot. So if there's some way I can finagle the refinery over here somewhere where it's not affecting crop growth, which I'm worried that it will be because it'll be too close. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what's going to happen in all honesty. If I can get it here maybe, or here, I can make it work. I don't know. We'll have to find out. My builds that I have require crude oil pumps, so I should be able to get 120 though, at the very least. You know, I told you rankings don't matter, right? I'm in 16th place, just selling wool. So keep that in mind. And what I'm going to do is I'm probably just going to let this run while I'm in class just to see. But I'm not going to be that worried about it. All right, let's turn on this. We're going to put a woodshed right here. And then we will demo this and put a road. Alright. I'm going to try and ramp up my lumber production because clearly I'm lagging behind. Martina Call, hi from Melbourne, Australia. Has anyone else noticed a problem with the graphics of the mines not working? And Townstar were not low with Tamper Monkey running. Anyone know a fix? Martina Call, first of all, hello from Australia. Hope you're doing well. Second of all, the mines are still not working. They fixed the Pinot Noir grapes, but the mines are still not working. You're more than welcome to go into the Gala Games Discord and go into the test server issues and post that you're having the mine issue. But I'm pretty sure they know about it. As far as Townstar not loading with Tamper Monkey running, what it is the scripts, not Tamper Monkey. Tamper Monkey is not causing the problem. It's your auto sell scripts. So I have a video I posted yesterday, I believe, that shows you how to update Groove's script to a new version that will work. I'm assuming you're not in my guild and not using my script, or you're not using Haven's script. Haven's guild script is working, my updated script is working, and Groove's script is working. So if you've reported it, they know about the mines because it was the mines and the grapes, but they just fixed the grapes. They didn't fix the mines. And that's how you fix the script issue. So again, it's not Tamper Monkey. Tamper Monkey just runs the scripts. The scripts are what causes the problem. So my videos, you just look at my page and you'll see the video. I have a link to the Groove updated script in there as well. All right, are we making some of my ATVs or what? Getting tired of waiting around here. Getting tired of waiting. Let's go. Make my ATVs. Make them now. Make my ATVs now. Make them now. Hurry up. Martina Call. Yeah, if you want access to my auto sell script, you got to go through the process. I have a video for that as well. Again, just go to my page, go to videos, scroll down, you'll see hotfix, groove hotfix. You can do that one. And if you want to fix the groove one, and then if you scroll down, a couple weeks ago I made a video on my script and how to get it. I promise it's not difficult, but all I ask is that you follow the rules and follow what I ask you to do, because I don't feel like I'm asking too much of people to figure out. You don't have to be that computer savvy, I promise. It's very simple. Just use the power of observation and reading the pins. All of which I mention in the video. I'm going to put some more ATVs down. No problem, Martina. You let me know. You can always DM me on Discord if you have any more questions. If you have any issues or something you need, let me know. Alright. We're getting there. Sell that wool. Sell that wool. Let's go. There we go. Now we got it. Now we got it. I was getting a little ATV happy there. Almost ran out of funds. I'm going to turn one of the lumber mills off to help the wood build back up, since I am doing a bunch more ATVs right now. And then yeah, we'll be right where we need to be. I could go ahead and put logger houses, but because how much the logger houses cost, I'd rather just wait until the end. I'd rather wait till I know where I'm putting the logger houses before I put them, because they do cost so much more than the ATVs. I don't mind burning through $50,000 for the ATVs for now. Tanzakabe, Galapatratus. Well, I mean, I don't know if I'd go as far as that, but I understand where you're coming from. Golden G, your guild strip's really cool to use. Thank you. I appreciate it. Man, listen, I take zero credit of it other than having the idea that I wanted to make it. Crypto Dude and a couple other people in the dev group have done wonders working on it, busting their butt, making sure it works for everybody. You know, I used Haven's Guild script for the longest time, and that was like the number one asked question I'd get on any of my videos is, how do I get that script? How do I get that script? How do I get that script? And to get it, you have to go through Haven's process, which is a little, it's a little frustrating and kind of difficult to navigate developer settings to get your game ID. So I understood why people were having problems with it. So I just wanted to make something that was easier, accessible for everybody. You know what I mean? Tanzakabe, if you've watched my latest video on the situation with Gala, feel free, if you haven't commented on it already, to please comment and leave your thoughts on there. That's the best I can do for right now. I'm trying to collect everybody's thoughts into one, spot, and then pass that up the chain and see what happens. Nothing may happen, but something may happen. And I'd rather try and fail than say we didn't try at all. So, it's kind of where we're at, my friend. Yeah, Crypto really does, man. He's a badass. And he's doing it for the passion of it, which is even crazier. Not that I don't also enjoy, coding and everything, but he's, he's crazy, man. He's crazy. That man crazy. That man done lost his damn mind. That man crazy. Man crazy. Test 247. I'm surprised your town is not glitching so much on the dev server. Mine was sending everyone to their room and disco popping the trees for me this morning. Yeah, I had to reset it, 3 or 4 times earlier because it was acting up. And I see my stream is doing great and amazing things, so that's good. I apologize, guys, if the quality's crap. I'm sorry. I promise I won't stream unless I know the internet's good. And I'm sorry. Mark, at the current price, it take 10 years for me to ROI. Not that I care, just at least get the right. Well, there's no such thing as ROI in Gala, Mark, because this is not an investment. Remember that. They'll remind you every time you try to mention it, right? The biggest problem is everybody was good when town was at $2, right? But since it's at 7 cents, at the very least, if it was still double Gala, I don't think as many people would be complaining. But the fact that it's down below Gala just further proves that they haven't provided any utility for it, which means it's on top of not having the competition, there's no reason to have it, etc., etc. So, Golden G, I like the passion angle. Yeah, he's passionate, man. I mean, I'm passionate too, but he's taking the cake on it, man. Tanzakabe, I know you're doing great work, man. That's sad. I don't even know what to say. I just don't understand why the week comp wasn't there for so long, ruining everything. They should at least add a new talent sync. So, again, Tanzakabe, all I can say, my friend, is however you're feeling, whatever it is you're feeling, I want you to go post it. Even if it's mean, right? Even if it's angry, I want you to post it. Because what I'm going to do is take everybody's comments and I'm going to go over them, and I'm going to make a second video, and I'm going to submit both my video with the comments and my video going over the comments to Gala and be like, look, this is your community. Pay attention. And we'll see what happens from there. Chill Orbs. Yikes, the haters are pretty crazy to be so critical of a beta launch game. Be grateful that even the potential exists. Well, Chill Orbs, here's the thing, man. It's not even a hater so much as it's just a general dislike for the way that Gala's handling a particular set of things. And for me, in particular, the way they handle Townstar, right? What we're doing right now with this development server, we should have been doing in January when the server went down. But instead, we're doing it now at the end of a month that it was supposed to be already back in mid-March, and now they had to push it back because it literally has felt since Galaverse they haven't cared about Townstar or anything. And that's their flagship game. It's their only functioning game. It's the game that has P2E implemented. So yes, I mean, I understand everyone's frustration, you know. Tanzakabe, thank you, my friend. Please, that's all I ask. It doesn't. I don't care what you say. I don't care if you say you're happy, you're angry, you're mad, you're sad, you're glad. Does not matter, because the more. Let's put it this way, okay? I declared myself a man of the people, right? Because I am just a guy. I don't have much invested in this. Everything I have, thankfully, has been given to me. But I still only have $400 in my checking account. I'm not rich. I'm not a whale. I'm not buying ancient tickets. I'm not buying $2 million Snoop NFTs. You know what I mean? I'm still a pretty good microcosm of the majority of the people in the Gala ecosystem. And it just so happens I have a small platform where people come to me for advice or to share things. And if I can consolidate everyone's voices and put it in a presentation that's undeniable by Gala, and they still don't listen, then they'll have lost my support. Because it's not just them saying, oh, it's me, it's, you know, Lycan's trying to get attention, whatever. I've got hundreds of people saying this, thousands of people saying this. And if they ignore that, then I think we all know where they stand. But I want to give them the benefit of the doubt. I want to, you know, they like to silence, you know, things on Discord, fine, whatever. But this is not Discord. This is a platform that I'm enabling, and this is what's being said by a lot of people. So that's what I'm hoping is happening. So it should be cause for concern, Chill, because I talked about this earlier. I'm the firstborn, right? My sister's younger than me. So she was the baby. She always got everything she wanted. She always got this and got that. I didn't get anything, right? Before her, I was the only child, right? They loved me unconditionally. My parents still love me unconditionally, but you know what I'm saying. And what Townstar has felt like is the older child, the first child. They got them going, but now we're focused on all these other things. If they took the developers needed and put them on Townstar in a timely fashion, we wouldn't be dealing with this right now. But they've let it drag on for so long. More and more people are losing faith in them. And as people lose faith, they're dumping their town coin back into Gala, back into ETH, and removing themselves from the ecosystem. And that should scare Gala. But because they have so many whales that are supporting them, they don't care. And they don't have to care right now, because they have enough whales backing them. But if it's just whales and no one else, then where's the middle ground? There's no middle ground. It's just the millionaires and then nobody. Maybe they care, maybe they don't care. They haven't done a great job of showing us they care. And again, I'd like to give them the benefit of the doubt. You know, maybe it's not reaching the right ears. You know, maybe the right eyeballs aren't getting on it, right? Anything's possible. Anything's possible. But if we, the community, and I'm not saying we, the community, if a majority of the community can come together and make an official statement with the power of all of us uniting together, and they still don't listen, then I think that tells us what we needed to say, or tells us what we need to hear, right? So, Islam Al-Tantawi, thank you for going in the comments, by the way. And, you know, it was one thing to be like, okay, the whole crypto market's down. But I pulled it up in my video, right? You can see when the competition stopped, and you can see what happened to town. Gala made a couple resurgences since the crypto market went down. Everything went down, right? Town hasn't. And I'm sure one of the biggest reasons is we don't have the weekly. The weekly was rolling, we were thriving, everything was good. So I'm also worried about it can't just be we want the weekly back now, because if they do that and it comes back and it sucks, or people are still allowed to cheat, or spot selection still happening, all back end, we're having all these errors, that's not going to help town. The biggest reason it's still down right now is that they're trying to take town out of Gala Power, because if they do that, then the town has no utility. Now, if they were to tell us, look, in the next 3 months, you're going to be able to use town in game to upgrade something, or to buy something, or to do something in game, well, then that's utility. Then we have a reason to have town in our account, not just for Gala Power level, but for something useful. And everybody wants to talk about burn mechanisms. That's out of my brain housing group. I don't do tokenomics, but yes, if that helps solve the problem by reducing the amount of town that's out there, because I have to actually spend and burn the town to use it in game, great. Islam Al-Tantawi, I would like to think that I like to think that a lot of the whales are just us, but with more money. And the ones that I met at Galaverse, I would say 100% are. They're just normal people. But there could also be other whales that are just there to get rich quick off of another opportunity. You know what I mean? I can't speak for all of them, but I know the ones I did meet seem to genuinely care like we do. So, Luke ASMR, when's the weekly competition? Next week, maybe. We don't know. Gala Discord, Townstar announcements. If you don't want to wait for one of my videos to talk about it, that's your best bet, is going on the Discord and finding out there. I will say that Gala music has been quite a distraction, and I'm frustrated because they talked about the player nodes, and they're pushing all these snoop boxes, which, by the way, I don't know if you noticed, they're going to burn all the ones we don't buy, right? As if that's the reason why people haven't bought Snoop boxes yet. They haven't bought them because they're $5,000 and people don't have that. Well, now they're like $5,500 or $6,000 or whatever they are. People don't have that. And people opened up their Snoop boxes. Some people were happy with it. Some people weren't. Well, you would think if you had done the right thing, everybody would be happy. I mean, you can't please everybody, but we're not talking about like 5-10% of the people that bought them weren't happy. We're talking about like 50% to 60% of people that bought them weren't happy. Not to mention the players' nodes. You can't use them right now. Yeah, well, that's the thing, Test, is the way they're aiming with this new town power system is everyone that's got town is going to take their town and put it in a gala, which is going to make town worthless because no one's going to want it. Tanzakabe, I don't think that's going to solve it, my friend. Even if they make things only buyable in town, I don't think that solves it. Because that's not a utility. You're just talking about a temporary fix in the price. We're talking about trying to save the ecosystem. Just doing something like that maybe would bring the price up for a little bit, but that's not solving the long-term utility need of town. Chill Orbs, I mean, I don't know what you're seeing that they spoil the community from, but maybe you're getting stuff I'm not getting because I haven't felt spoiled by Gala since Galaverse. So maybe you're having a different experience than the majority of us. I'm not saying you're making it up. I'm just saying that's not the experience I've had since Galaverse, and I know that's what the majority of people that I've seen / talked to in the Discord feel. I mean, constantly pumping out NFTs for us to buy without giving us a product that's functioning doesn't feel like they're spoiling us. It feels like they're trying to abuse us. Again, instead of fixing town, oh wait, here's the skin packs. Oh wait, here's some more skin packs. Oh, here's Snoop NFTs. Oh, here's some more Snoop NFTs. Oh, here's some more skin packs. Oh, well, no weekly competition, but we got skin packs and we got NFTs. Oh, we got more NFTs. Mark, the majority of my town Gala power comes from my town. I've got 1,500 Gala and the rest is town. Tanzakabe, yes. 100% rental system could help fix town. But it could help fix Gala in general. Same thing as the Gala chain. We keep getting told Gala chain soon, Gala chain soon, Gala chain soon. But here we are. Did I mention we have new NFTs for you to buy? You see what I'm saying? You see how that gets? Yeah, they gave us the snow globe for Christmas. Whoop-de-doo. Can't even use it. Oh, they replied to my Twitter. Hold on, I gotta reply. I'm gonna have to get off soon, guys, so I can go shower and get ready for class. So if you got anything, please let me know. It has never been our equipment. It has always been something wrong with yours. 89 days, 6 technicians, 6 maintenance requests, and still not a functional internet connection. They always keep trying to say it's me. It's my equipment. It's me. Oh, we need to send a technician out there because the technician, They can. No, the technician can't do anything because it's not our equipment that's the problem. It's your equipment that's the problem. I'm tired of doing the loop-de-loop roundabout with these guys. Chill Orbs, yeah, man. No, listen. I'm not saying you're wrong, Chill. I'm not saying what you felt from Gala isn't right. I'm just saying I've been silent for a while on how I feel about this, and then when they came out with the initial Town Power, I finally spoke up, and I was blasting them in the Platinum chat and the Gold chat, and then they changed their mind, or we're going to think about it, right? Then they come back and they thought about it, but they're just going to do it, but at a longer time period. But it still does the same thing, which is remove Town from Gala Power, which makes Town worthless because they haven't put any utility for Town back into the game. So now we're seeing more people being upset. And I finally said, well, you know what? Let me put the flag in the sand, right? Everybody rally on me. Say what you got to say, get it out, and we'll put it forward to Gala without a moderator saying no FUD or a moderator saying you can't post that or any of that kind of stuff. Yeah, Tess, I'm going to do my best. It's my short day, so I should be good, Tess. Mark, I think there will be a cap on how many you can rent by your Gala Power. It seems like they're trying to pump Gala price. Well, I don't know if they're trying to pump Gala price. I think they're just trying to salvage all the prices right now. At least salvage Gala, sure, why not? But I mean, I don't. I'd be curious to see what you think is that they're doing to try and pump Gala. Other than making us all take our Town and put it in Gala, which then again makes Town worthless. Big Blaze, thank you, man. Appreciate it. I'll be back on later for sure. We have the Superior. I know I just said all that. I'm looking for. I played Superior. I have a live stream of that if you want to check it out. We're going to be able to play it again today. So keep a lookout for that. I'm going to be on playing that, streaming that. Super fun. And the NFTs for that are very cheap. And you can get the cheapest NFT and later on level it up to what the highest level one could be. Which to me is great because I can't take my base level wheat stand and level it up to an ancient right now, right? But you can do it in Superior. Plus the gameplay is super fun. Golden G, make my own NFT. I don't know. What would I make? Just a mustache bouncing around? GS Elastica, I'm beginning to wonder if play to earn is possible long term. Seems like the great idea of people to win, have others to lose. How can everyone keep making money without the company losing money? Yeah, that's the thing, right? They got to have a reason for us to reinvest some of the winnings back in, and that's where the weekly came in. The weekly, you could win Gala, so you could spend zero money on Gala at all, come in, win Gala, and then choose to invest it if you wanted to. Well, we haven't had the weekly in so long. People have forgotten. I think new people have showed up post weekly. You know what I mean? Like they don't know what's going on. So. And let's be real. Do you see Gala as a whole falling or just Townstar? Falling or failing? Because falling, realistically, the majority of what they're doing is just getting you to buy NFTs, which is the ecosystem becoming more and more fed up with that. But I think the biggest victim of that is Townstar. They're giving. It's like every time there's a new game, shiny new toy, 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 shiny new toy. That's what they're doing with all these different projects instead of putting all their shiny new toys in front of them at once and looking at them at the same time. Crom Zaid, from what I'm seeing, Townstar is dead. It has so much potential, but hasn't been shown no love. Yeah, it hasn't been shown love. I don't think it's dead because I'm going to keep playing it, but it needs a lot of help. Crom Zaid, if you haven't seen my last video that I did on Gala, my opinion on the current state of Gala, I've been asking people to go in there and comment their opinions. Please do if you haven't commented already. That way we can help consolidate everyone's voices and hopefully Gala will listen. Greg Ward, is ocean water good for anything? Ocean water will give you passive saltiness, which you need for either a green sand mine to make silica, or if you're doing cakes and you need salt. If you're doing salt or sand mines with an ocean edge, you've got to have it. You have to put it on there, the edge right there. Big Blaze, I think they can help Tommy if they did that. Yeah, I could. It could, man. Obviously, honestly, once we get two things, we need the weekly to come back and be consistent and not have big issues and people get paid out on time. And we need to get Gala Chain / rental out. If they can do those two things and they still fail, well, then that's just, it wasn't meant to be. But I really feel like that's what we need to have happen. Dancing Stash, Golden G, yeah, that would be interesting. Crom Zaid, thank you, my friend. I appreciate you commenting. Appreciate all of you guys commenting. I appreciate all of you guys being here. Again, I'll be on later. I got to go do the class thing, go shower and everything. But thank you all for hanging out. I appreciate it. Town feels like Woody and Andy when got Buzzeye. Yeah, no, it really does, Big Blaze. That's the best analogy of it is the Andy gif. I don't want to play with you anymore. And they just drop it. Islam Antawabi, Al-Tantawi, I'm sorry, I didn't want to mean to rush your name. Bro, Dubai Wells and advisors, a friend of mine, changed their opinion about town when the Gala Power formula has been changed. Founders should think economy. No one plays Town Star for fun. That is the truth. Well, you're right. Most people don't play Town Star for fun. That's the few of us that really just are crazy in the head, right? The majority of players play to win Gala or to do play to earn. And that's where making it harder for you to play to earn comes in as well. So, well, that's fine, Islam. I would tell them to just wait and see if we can get some change going in the next month or two. If we can't get them to change and they just start implementing this town power thing, it's going to be downhill from there. I feel like there won't be a way to turn back from that point. If they get to the point where we all have to dump our town for Gala to save our Gala power level, then that's the point of no return. That's the event horizon. I don't think we'll be able to come back from that because town's going to go to below a cent and just be absolutely worthless. Thank you, Golden G. I appreciate it. GS Elastica, Gala needs me. You need to work there. They don't want me to work there because I'm not a yes man. I'm going to tell them exactly how it is, whether they want to hear it or not. And I don't think they want that. But that's just me. I would gladly work there. I love the people at Gala, by the way. Everyone that I met from Gala is amazing. They gave me nothing but good vibes, right? How some things have been handled since Galaverse, it's one of those things, man. Don't know. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and let this thing run while I'm in class. We're going to, let me turn this damn, I hate the sound effects. I only put the sound effects music on for you guys, so it's not just me talking. Yeah, let us see. Islam, don't abandon it just yet. If anything, Islam, the friends of yours, show them my video, the one I just made. And tell them that I'm going to try and save things. And if I can't do it, if me with all of you guys together can't do it, then I would say, abandon hope all ye who enter here, right? But I'm hoping that we can convince them otherwise. So, thank you. I love you guys. I got something for you, by the way. We're gonna rock out. Here we go. Here we go. All right, we're going out on a good note, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. All right. I love all of you. Thank you for hanging out. I'll see you later. Stay tuned. As soon as I know about the Superior stuff, I will let you know. Okay? I'll be hanging out and playing that later for sure. I love you. I love all of you. Have a great day.